Hi everyone, this is Brittany from Curated by Brittany, a Fora travel advisor. Follow me for the perfect 3-day itinerary for Venice. If you are arriving by plane, you will arrive at the Marco Polo Airport. Most hotels will gladly set up a water taxi to take you to your accommodations. If this is the start of your trip, a water taxi down the Grand Canal would set the tone for an amazing adventure. We are staying at Palazzini Sorti in the Castello district, and in my opinion, this is a hidden gem. It's close enough to enjoy the city, but tucked away from the noise and the crowds. It feels very authentic. Just look at the room and the view. If you arrive early enough, you could start the first evening with a walking tour. Walks and Devours have an awesome tour that gives you a taste of Venetian small bites, known as cacchetti. It is very similar to Spanish tapas. They pair it with wine and end it with a sit-down dinner with a gorgeous panoramic view. You could also end that night with the sunset from the Academia Bridge and drinks at Harry's Bar, which is a world-renowned bar. Day 2, you could start with a mid-morning walk with City Unscripted. This company has really impressed me. They pair you with a guide based on a very detailed questionnaire that you answer. You tell them what you want to see and they surprise you with the rest based on your interest. I wouldn't miss the library that has an actual gondola inside of it, or the opera theater. You could try Cantina del Mori, which is the oldest wine bar in Italy, but you have to try Cafe Florian for pastries and coffee. That night, I would recommend an exclusive tour through Live Tours, St. Mark and Doge's Palace after dark. You are led in at night into a dark church. As the guide begins to speak, spotlights appear throughout the church until the entire church is lit. You then go to the catacombs to see where St. Mark was buried and walk across the Bridge of Sighs to Doge's Palace for an intimate tour of the palace, minus the crowds. Unfortunately, it's now time to leave. On your last day there, you should tour at sunrise to see the city awaken. Have an early morning gondola ride, because why not? You're in Venice. And then have your hotel book a water taxi back to the train station onto your next great adventure. As always, I am a phone call away, and I cannot wait to help you plan your next Italian adventure.